former close friend of Meghan Markle has admitted feeling sad that they lost touch, following claims he was ghosted by the Duchess. Pals say Gabriel Stewart was left devastated when old high school pal Meghan cut off contact with him after starting on TV show Suits. Disney worker Gabriel, from North Hollywood, who is claimed to have briefly dated the Duchess, confirmed to The Sun that he was no longer in contact with the royal. He said, "Meghan and I were close friends, which started in high school, and continued on well after. We always kept in touch, even while she was homesick and working abroad. But sometimes, as happens, her life took her a different direction whatever the reason may be and we lost touch. I did value our friendship and I am sad to have lost touch with her since I considered us to be close, but that's fine and I understand it and harbor no ill feelings towards Meghan at all. She was always a pleasure to be around, sweet to everyone and had lots of good energy. We called her Meghan Markle with a sparkle." Meghan has been accused of ghosting several people during her rise to fame, including her dad Thomas S.R. and Piers Morgan. American reality TV star Nema Vand revealed last week how her had ghosted his pal Gabe after they dated and formed a friendship. Vand, speaking on a US podcast, said, "And by the way, if Meghan Markle listens to this, I am going to say this one time. Meghan, you really upset our friend Gabe. My friend Gabe, that I grew up with, dated Meghan in high school. He says that after she got on Suits, they were friends for years afterward. He was like, yeah, she kind of like ghosted me after Suits. It really hurt his feelings. I got the sense that Gabe really valued her friendship. So Meghan, if you hear this, reach out to Gabe. You know who that is." Vand, who stars on reality show Shahs of Sunset, also said that Meghan had toyed masterfully with his heart during high school, sitting on his lap and talking to him in Farsi. Appearing on the Reality Life with Kate Casey podcast, he recalled, "I grew up with her. We were friends for a long time. She was a year older than me. She knew what she was doing. She toyed with our hearts masterfully. We were at a party one time and she sat on my lap. She got nose to nose with me. For a 16-year-old guy, that is an emotional moment." Meghan is now back living in Los Angeles with Prince Harry after the pair quit as frontline royals in March. According to The Confidant, Meghan will be very pleased after persuading Prince Harry to move their lives to her hometown at such breakneck pace. Anyone who knows her knew this is where it was headed as soon as she saw she wasn't happy with how things were going in the UK, the source said. Everything is negotiable for her and when things are not in her favor, she is prepared to cut her losses. Now she is back home, near her mom, her friends and her PR team. She doesn't have to ask for permission from the royal family in how she chooses to live her life and she can acquire income in all sorts of fields. She is very pleased, I'm sure. In just a couple of years she has made it back as a big fish to the place where she previously hadn't been such a well-known face. She'll be happy to be back in the Soho House atmosphere, taking meetings and reunited with her avocado toasts and runs on the beach. But I imagine she will keep her circles ever more exclusive, hosting dinners at her house where she can have a controlled environment and enjoying that people will be wanting access to her life. In LA she can use her royal fame without any constraints of tradition. Her celebrity meter is very high now and there is no better place for it than Hollywood. She can make sure that the relationships she keeps are really worthwhile. It will also be easier on him than it was on her first husband. When she was with Trevor, she was very much up and coming and incredibly busy. She wanted every opportunity for a red carpet, a magazine shoot, a photograph at an event. He had to deal with sharing her with that side of the job.